Canada for Megan Benfeito. Alexandra Croak then will feel the pressure a little bit. Same dive from Alexandra, and she's just seen Megan go big on that one.
This was good in the prelims, went 85 points, same as Benito. Oh, just lost the feet a little bit as she went through the water. We saw them move around, so that'll be picked up by a couple of judges, especially on the left-hand side. Well, it makes the dive reasonably easy. There's the throw. It's finished about 1.5 somersaults at board level. Could have pulled into a tighter tuck just to increase the rotation, just to get another maybe 1 meter drop on the end. But the feet definitely moved around as she hit the water. It's like a dolphin coming out of the water.
It is, isn't it? The super slow-mo camera giving us some amazing shots of the dives in particular, and some interesting shots of the competitors in other phases.
72 dives in the mid-70s.
Now this forward 3.5 once again for Alexandra Croak this time. 6th position.
Missed the entry in the prelims. Piked on the end of the board. Oh, that's better entry. So, good entry, but the takeoff could have been straighter. Would have given them more height. There's the throw, pulling in pike, and then the lockout on the end. So it should be in the 7.5s with that dive. Oh, a couple of 8s. Judges liked it. 72 points.
Good score from Croak.
There's Java, her coach. Good Mexican.
Alexandra Croak next up, just waiting for confirmation from the steward down on the side that the judges are ready, good to go. 5th position for Croak, and she hasn't dived badly at all.
This a back 3.5 somersaults tuck. It's the one that she missed before.
Yes, thank goodness she can't hear us.
Now she'd be thinking about that, and if the dive feels the same, she'll make the adjustment so she can hit a vertical entry. Back. It's back too far, so she lost height, and she kicked out too early. It's the same as she did in the prelim. If only she could get the dive jumped up closer to the board, she'd be into the tuck quicker, she'd finish higher, and that would have been the right height for about a 2 meter higher finish. Again, tuck was a little untidy, grabbing quite high up on the knees.
57.75, that is not good reading for the Australian. Well, that will cost Alexandra. It might cost her a positional. She needs one more solid round and she could be on the podium. Brilliant stuff from the young Canadian. Alexandra Croak then. One of those divers that we thought had a chance of medaling, but I'm afraid has dropped away. Well, it's partly her dropping away, it's partly the brilliance of those around her.
Such high standard. Get 10s in a competition. You've got to hold your nerve if you're competing against the Chinese. Back arm stand twister. Good balance. Well, just a little thrown down with the feet, but was good in the air. And she held a straight entry going through the water. So as she comes off, you see the feet coming down under the board into the twist and then re-squaring out. So could have just been more of a kick up, so you see the twist moving up in the air. And as Charles was saying, that you lined up in front, that's why you got a splashy entry. Keep your stump.
From Megan Benfeito, how many divers can beat that? What position will she end up in? There's a real chance of a medal for Canada here. For Alexandra Croak, well, she's stuck to her task. Must be disappointing for a diver of her calibre to be below where she wants to be after 3 or 4 rounds, but she's come back into this well.
So final dive is her twister, same dive. And lean back again. Small problem on the takeoff, just drops the dive low on the finish on the water. So she should have finished higher than that before going into the pike position. The pike slightly open. It's a matter of strength, actually. The strength and the confidence to jump, and then the strength to pull into your dive after doing the twist.
67.20, there's the difference in scores. So 3:37.7.